Okay, so hi, dear Sagittarius. Very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general no contact love reading for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from today till the end of April 2026. Roles can be reversed also, action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. Don't try to force yourself to fit into my readings, at least. I don't care about other Sunny. And even if it is resonating 100% with you, this is not your personal reading. Keep that in mind, okay? Don't live in any kind of illusions or delusions. Stick to the reality and the truth, because you know better than anyone else or anything else. Whatever actions or decisions or choices you guys are going to make based on these readings is your responsibility, not mine or my channels, okay? For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Sagittarius. The person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Swords. And the bottom of the deck is a Five of Swords. This person is full of ego and pride, and they are continuously connected to their mind rather than their heart. Their heart energy is completely closed off right now at this present moment, especially regarding this situation, right? They are like, for them, winning is more important than winning. Like, what? How should I explain this to you? Winning the game is more important for them than winning this connection or mending this connection with you. For them, it's important to stay in their ego and pride because they're hurt. Hurt people hurt people. I don't feel like this person wants to hurt you or something. They feel like hurting you or something. But they definitely feel like if Sagittarius is going to hurt me or say anything to me, I'm going to show them who I am. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, Two of Swords, when it comes to the conscious level, they have this belief now because it's a deeper energy. They have this belief that Sagittarius is going to hurt me, and or they're going to say something or do something stupid, and I'm going to get hurt. So I'm going to show them who I am. I should keep my weapons ready. So because I might have to fight. Okay, when it comes to the conscious level, this person feels like their energies of having a reconciliation is converting into this up in the air kind of energy. They're not sure whether this is first thing, they're not sure whether it's ever going to happen in this lifetime or not. And even if by some miracle it is going to happen, they're not sure whether you guys will be able to maintain a good relationship with each other or not anymore. So they feel like they're on the crossroads when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this reconciliation kind of a deal. And they feel like it might never happen, and even if it is going to happen, it might never work out. So they have this feeling. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Sagittarius? So we have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. This person, from deep down, this person wants to open to the idea of connecting with new people, new energies, a new lover, right? New love. Because they're overwhelmed. They're stressed out, they're overwhelmed, they're confused, and there's a lot of hurtful and painful energies around them. Now they want something fresh, something new from inside. On a conscious level, all this person wants is to clear the chaos, clear the mess, the emotional fog, the emotional confusions, and they want to let their guards down slowly but surely, so that with whomsoever they are going to connect with next, it is going to be a successful and victorious kind of a deal for them. They want to be honest, they want to be truthful, they want to start something with honesty and truthfulness, without any kind of ifs and buts and confusions, without any kind of hurt and pain and past baggages. This is what they want. So they want to open up to new energies, but before that, they have to clean a lot of mess, and they are ready to clean that. They want to clean that. Lot of emotional confusion, lots of being in this guarded energy. They want to get out of this hurt and pain that they're experiencing because of this situation, or maybe multiple situation added and created this thing. Now they are ready to have a clean slate, fresh start, with truthfulness and honesty, with or without you, because they're not sure about you, and they are not very sure that about this factor also, that you guys are never going to meet again or reconnect again. Okay, So let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any. Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. There are very quite good chances that this person is going to feel this sudden urge or this desire to connect with you. You know, they are going to get out of they are going to get a passionate and impulsive kind of energies of, okay, let's talk to Sagittarius, what worse can happen, right? Okay, when it comes to the conscious level, because this passionate energy, this impulse is coming from the inside, like deep rooted. So on a conscious level, their action might make you feel like, okay, they're talking to you very sweetly. There are very good chances of having a lot of back and forth communication, you guys talking to each other on an emotional level, opening up to each other on an emotional level. And then there are chances of coming back together, and start making things work out with a very very practical, grounded and mature kind of energy. Like there might be a possibility that you guys might take a help of third person to reconnect. So Sagittarius, there are chances of you guys reconnecting with someone. There are very good chances of you guys having back and forth communication, heart to heart communication with each other. And it can happen. There are very good chances of this also, that you might take help from a third person to reconnect with each other. Okay. So if it is not possible, you know they are dead, you know they are not in this planet Earth. I'm just, this is a metaphor. I hope you know that. They're having their kids, they're having their family, they're committed to someone else, they are not available. This might not happen. I don't know how people don't use their common sense. This is for those people where there are some kind of misunderstandings going on, there are some kind of issues going on, but both of you are available and both of you are invested and interested. Okay? Tarot is not for fortune telling. Tarot is just for guidance, not for fortune telling. Tarot can only tell you, according to your current energies, that what could happen in the next few months or 15 days or 20 days. If you are going to shift your energies, if you are going to do something bad or good, or based on that, the outcome is also going to differ. So tarot is based on your vibrations and your energies. It's not based on your karma. It's not based on what you did in the past life. It's not based on anything, any kind of crap from the past. It's based on your current energies. According to your current energies, karma is nothing but repetitive energies, keeps on coming back again and again and again, until you guys are going to break that consciously, right? So this is the fact here. Tarot is just for guidance, what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. That's it. Instead of asking like, oh my god, if is somebody dying for me, somebody crying for me, ask what lesson you can get out of that situation. This is how to use tarot. I am going to shift these readings slowly but surely to deeper level of messages, but for the time being, we are going good. By the end of this year, there are going to be lots of changes in my readings. Let's see the guidance for you guys here, Sagittarius. So we have the Page of Cups, the Temperance, the Magician. The bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups. You know, honey, it's like you guys have to make it a belief, a subconscious belief, that your happiness is your responsibility and you are the only person who can keep themselves happy for the rest of your life. This is the belief that you guys have to inculcate in yourself for the rest of your life. I'm talking about, right? No one else, nothing else is responsible for your happiness and or your misery. That's your responsibility. That's what you are, what you should be taking care of, or what you should be, you know, handling. When it comes to this, what I should do, like actually action, how to do that, start with this, being honest with yourself emotionally, like what you are feeling from inside emotionally about yourself, about the situation, about love in general. And then be very very clear, very very crystal clear about what you want in, like what you want to manifest in your love and relationship area. Then take the inspired actions, and then be very very patient with the outcomes. Detaching from the outcome and being very patient with the outcome is the key here. So this is the guidance. Be honest, be genuine with yourself first, and understand your feelings, understand your emotions, where they're coming from, what you want, and then exactly what you want for your manifestation in this department of your life. Okay, once the manifestation is clear, the goal is clear, start training your nervous system to get that thing in your life. Because if our nervous system is not ready, we are always going to attract that kind of shit where we are comfortable, where our nervous system is comfortable. So we have to train our nervous system, and our subconscious mind to actually receive what we are looking for, what we want from the universe. Okay. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life, Sagittarius. This portion also might or might not resonate. So if it does, good. If it don't worry about it. Just leave it behind. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance for this particular situation of yours. I'm going to give it 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise, and your time starts now. Oh, good. Come here. So the answer to your question is no. It's a clear cut no. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.